The United States has been supplying weapons to Saudi Arabia for their onslaught of attacks against Yemen. And a new report has revealed that the Saudi royal family is still refusing to pay the debt that they owe the United States. We've given them money after money. We've given them weapons after weapons. And they're saying to us, we're not going to pay it. I mean, that literally is what they're saying. Hell with you, we're not going to pay it. Now, these are the same people who are responsible for killing, for murdering 3,000 Americans on American soil, and we still haven't figured out that these are not our friends, okay? They're dictators. They're an awful bunch of folks that we have just given unbridled money to. Take it, you know? Am I overreacting to this? It's just every time we have to do a Saudi Arabia story, I want to say, why the hell can't people see that these are not our friends?
Right, and this is, so bad here because one, we're selling them the weapons that they are using and they have used to kill hundreds of thousands of civilians in Yemen. And they've been doing this for years, just this absolute nonstop barrage of attacks against them. And we're just giving them these weapons. And at this point, giving them to them sometimes for free because they don't want to pay the tens of millions they still owe us. And Biden came out in 2021 and he said, we're not going to give you guys any more of these weapons. Okay, we're done. Right, he did. And then just last week, he also says, you know what? All right, you guys, even though you're not paying us for this, you want some, surface-to-air missiles.
Yes.
So we'll sell you another load of those. You better pay your bill this time, though, because if not...
Well, okay, who's this good for? It's good for the weapons industry, okay?
Right.
Because the weapons industry doesn't care. Taxpayers pay for this. The weapons industry just unloads all of their inventory, take all these SAM missiles. You might pay us. Well, we know we're already paying it.
Yeah.
Taxpayers are already paying it to a country that if you really, Saudi Arabia, if you fully understood what that place was about, it is a den of devils. And we continue to do this. 400,000 deaths. 400,000 deaths in Yemen alone. And they're using the very stuff that we've given them and that they won't pay for. I don't know how do you turn that around? I mean, it's really a humanitarian catastrophe that's going down there, but we still keep feeding weapons with the thought, okay, they're killing the bad guys. If they kill them in Yemen, we won't have to kill them in the United States. That's the argument we're getting, right?
Right, and of course it's completely untrue, but another reason we do this is because, Saudi Arabia is centrally located right there. So we're going to look the other way for all of your human rights abuses. Every time you cut someone's head off because of a tweet they sent out, which they do, but you got to let us have our military bases. We got to have kind of full access so we can keep an eye on the other bad guys in the Middle East. And Saudi Arabia says, yeah, sure, okay, build a little base over here, and we're going to take all your weapons and go kill all these people.
The only thing you hear about when they're trying to be critical of Saudi Arabia, the Khashoggi. Khashoggi was awful.
Yeah.
But there are Khashoggi times 1,000 is going on every day in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot how many heads were lost last year. We did a story.
230 something.
Almost, about two.
That was in a day.
That was in one day beheading. Now, who were most of the people? They weren't thieves. They weren't killers. They were political opponents. They were people that the prince didn't like, so they chopped their head off.
And many of them literally, they would send out a tweet criticizing the government, get arrested for it, and they were marched in there just the same and had their heads removed.
But nevertheless, the weapons industry is making money on it. We're, I suppose, secure with their oil, so everything's okay. We're willing to deal with the devil. I mean, with Satan. That is who we're dealing with here.